Ladies and gentlemen, this is bout number 7 on the card. Roots 19, one drop. We are live at the Melbourne Pavilion. This one to be fought in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Alan Wong and the team out of Flinders University, Muaythai. Fighting out of South Australia, ladies and gentlemen, Stephan Brown. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by O'Neill Ortega, Tarly Silverman and the team out of Dominance MMA. Fighting out of Abbotsford, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Wiley. Your referee in charge is wrong. Both fighters can seal the ring.
Here we go to the tail of the tape. Robert Wiley, Stephan Brown. Robert Wiley's 32 years of age with an 8-fight record and 6 wins. There's only giving away 1 fight to Stephan Brown, age 30, 7 fights for 7 wins. Gentlemen.
I mean, on paper, what looks like it is going to shape up to be an excellent fight. Great records. Most likely their professional record obviously might not be taking into account their amateur record, but 8 fights, 6 wins versus 7 fights and 7 wins. Not to mention the walkout song from the blue corner. Not quite sure the name of that track. I have a feeling maybe Mr. Pinky in the corner of blue may have chosen that song.
Slight influence, you think?
I think maybe a slight influence, but I feel like after you walk out to that song, you're going to have a performance. You're going to have to show up.
Really makes me wonder about Australian culture.
Yeah, really get you in the breadbasket.
Zing!
But of course, both of these fighters have such a great experience. Both fighters
Of the blue corner there.
Here we go, the first of 3 3-minute rounds. Stephan Brown in the white shorts, Robert Wiley in the black. Stephan's going to want to be protecting and defending his perfect fight record of 7 fights for 7 wins. Robert Wiley wanting to add another W.
Oh, nice leg kick there from the blue corner.
Absolutely, man. You could hear that all the way. It just slapped perfectly, didn't it, Matt?
A nice lock there, though, from Robert. Just over the shoulder and using a little bit of his height disadvantage accurately, but Stephan moving position there. Oh, cracking him with that right hand. Going back to that leg kick, Stephan Brown.
And Stephan Brown's just sitting in the corner. He's not circling out. Oh, big right shot there from Robert Wiley.
Oh!
And again.
I think it's making him reconsider his walkout song.
And those rights are just hammering down now. I mean, it looked like Stephan really got tagged on that first right hand, and then there's been at least 3 or 4 short, sharp right hands that he's copped since then. Going to want to be very careful that he gets his senses back, because he's still got 2 rounds to go.
And you can see the angle of the blue corner's lead hand and the way that the reason why he's walked into a few, he's copped a few. Again, we see that big right hand following up from the red corner. It's just the angle of that lead hand, not leading himself to protecting off of red corner's right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Kieran. He's leaving the left hand quite low and leaving it out in front of him, which is leaving it for Robert to just circle over the top and land.
And you can see it's frustrating him as well. He doesn't understand what's going on. He's bashing his gloves together. It's a telltale tick and sign of frustration.
Robert Wiley's so composed. He's got just a slight height disadvantage, and he doesn't mind at all. He's just sitting right in the pocket, judging the distance well. Not on that shot, but judging the distance well. Oh, beautiful body shot there from Stephan Brown. Short elbow from Wiley. Here they go into the clinch, in the blue corner.
Nice turn there from Stephan Brown.
Really good show of balance and strength.
The push kick there from Wiley.
That is in of round number 1.
And what a fantastic first round. I mean, every single fight has just been action-packed, gentlemen. We'll go to the replay here. And there you see Wiley copying nice right, but just circling out. You can see the instructions in the blue corner, in the corner of Stephan Brown, the blue corner.
And we saw at the start of that round, the blue corner happy to charge forward, happy to walk forward. But as soon as he wore a few of those right hands, you saw the tentativeness come out.
Yeah, I think maybe, sorry to cut you off there, I beg your pardon, Kieran, but yeah, I think he stung him with those rights.
Absolutely.
It will be interesting to see if Wiley is able to land more of those right hands in this second round.
Round 2.
And here we go back to the action.
And we do get straight into the action, but I would be amiss not to mention the hair of the red corner.
Oh, absolutely. If anything sums up one drop, Bob Marley, it's going to be the hair of Robert Wiley. Oh, beautiful sweep there. Even though Stephan lost his footing, he took Wiley to the ground.
Yeah, Wiley looking like he's trying to time him. Landed a head kick there. Not a lot of power to it, but beautifully timed.
Goes again, does Stephan, but doesn't land the sweep. And Stephan seems to have a lot more confidence in his second round, gentlemen.
Yeah, maybe that walkout song is finally sinking in.
Again, we see something much similar to what happened in one of the earlier fights in the night, in that Brown is looking to stalk and walk down his opponent, but as he's almost circling off as he starts to and can't manage to trap Robert where he wants him on the ropes, as we see a beautiful takedown.
So Brown finding his distance, finding his aggressiveness. He's managed to spill Wiley onto the deck twice now, so Wiley knows he needs to be a little bit more cautious than he was in the first round. There's those overhand rights that have done so well for him.
Oh, snapping back the head as well with that stiff jab.
Nice body kick and returned.
Yep. Wiley really needs to let the leather go. Oh,
yeah, the hands have certainly been the advantage for Wiley so far.
nice body kick there from Wiley. Backed into the corner here.
Wiley spins out again. He's used that technique previously successfully.
Nice hand control there from Wiley for a moment. Just tapping the lead glove. It's a good way of understanding distance and cracking him with that right hand.
Back into the clinch. Nice little short knees there from Wiley. And Wiley goes down to the deck again. That's the third time this fight. The referee doesn't want any timeout, wants him straight back into the action.
But Wiley a little slow to get back to his feet. Oftentimes that's a sign of tiredness.
Yeah, a bit of fatigue setting in. I think for both fighters, actually. Oh,
nice right hand. Just walked right into it.
Brown looking a little bit uneasy on his feet there. We saw him, but again, Matt had mentioned it earlier in one of the other fights that you see that sign of weakness, you need to jump on it. You see a possible set of shaky legs.
That's in round number 2.
You've got to go after
Wiley,
this.
Stephan Brown.
Wiley celebrating as he walks back to his corner, and I think maybe Brown has got a tiny little cut above his right eye, or at least a little mouse. But there you see the first sweep. Brown going down as well, but surely has to be scoring for the attempt. Big swing and a miss there from Wiley.
And we see a beautiful right kick from him there too, although on the end of a sweep, it is something, it's easy to focus on that power right hand that he's thrown, but again, another beautiful right kick causing big damage to the body of Brown.
There's that big right hand. You could see how Stephan was off position just in terms of his stance and then what happened after the shot came in.
All right, both fighters, this is the third and final round.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's anybody's fight to take. If we know anything, it could be a last-minute upset to take away the win here. Roots 19, one drop. Another sweep there against Wiley, hitting the deck hard. And I think those sweeps are taking a little bit of the energy out of Wiley.
Yeah, but still doing good work with his hands, snapping back the head of Stephan. Oh, again, there it is. That big right hand just rocking Stephan's head around.
And I think this fight is a perfect example, especially for those of you that are watching at home, perhaps not as upskilled on how Muay Thai is scored and how it is judged, but it's a sport that can be won going backwards, forwards, left or right. So although we see the blue corner pushing forward, pushing the pace, you have to look at the damage that the red corner is scoring. The clean shots, the clean right hands, the power kicks. Brown's doing a great job. He's had some excellent moments from sweeps, but you obviously have to tilt towards the red corner just with the cleaner shots, more power.
Yeah, a very good way of thinking about it is effect. Who is being more effective with their aggression? And you look at signs of off balance. There's the right hand that snaps Stephan's head around. Wiley is being more effective, even if he's positionally moving backwards.
Nice step through elbow there from Wiley. Nice low kick there from Brown. Beautiful jabs from Wiley.
Yeah,
Oh, big right hand again.
Yeah, again, you just see Stephan just off balance when he's landing these shots. It's the little things, how the legs are being moved, what's happening with the head.
Only a minute to go in this third round. Both fighters applying the pressure.
Yeah, and you can see that mouse on the left eye of Stephan really developing.
Yeah.
It's looking like a New York City sewer rat now. Ooh. The ribs starting to get a bit purpled.
Final 30 seconds.
Only half a minute left of the action here. In the seventh fight of the night here at Roots 19.
Nice upward elbow, but not hitting the mark there for Wiley.
Both fighters trying to dominate. Brown trying to get the sweep. Riley not having it. And it's all over.
The bout, ladies and gentlemen.
What a fantastic battle of wills here from both fighters. Here we go to the replay.
We don't really see much going on there in the clinch, but what we can see is the effect of those right hands from the red corner on Brown. We saw that eye, Matt mentioned it during the round, that left eye starting to swell up, a telltale sign of some big punches landed.
Absolutely. And Stephan just kept coming forward. He's so strong, so powerful. Took a lot of really good shots from Wiley, but never took a backward step. He just kept coming forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a split points decision. Your winner is from blue corner, Stephan Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first split point decision of the night, but we did...